Hey everybody, it's Tech Comics. Just gonna fix my camera there. I'm shooting a video today for Airborne Sapper's 200 contest that he has out, and it's the contest is titled "Create Your Own Con," your own Comic Con, which I think is awesome. It's cool. I've always wanted to. I mean, I've gone to plenty of cons, Comic Cons. I'm sorry, and most of the artists there, I've always enjoyed meeting all of them. And there would be a slew of artists, and it'd be hard to try to get all the books together in time for the con to get them signed or whatnot. But I've always wanted to, I've always thought in my head, what would I want in my Comic Con? So this is cool. It's a great contest. Thank you for doing this, Airborne Sapper. The things right behind me are Iron Man and Hulk. I got those at a 7-Eleven a long time ago. They're for the movies when they came out. They were doing it with Slurpees, and the guy was going to throw them out, and I had a good camaraderie friendship with the owner of 7-Eleven, so he let me have them. I was supposed to get a Thor, but I didn't get back there in time to get it because they just throw them away. So I got them. But this is my art studio now. It's out in my garage. I got most of my supplies. I mean, it's still work in progress, but I'm trying to put all my supplies here that I need, things like that, to be able to mail out things. But back to the contest. Excuse me. You must be 18 or older, which I am. You must make a video, which I am. Sub to the YouTubers that he has underneath his subscription, and he has only 5 that he asks you to sub, and out of all the 5 there was just 1 that I wasn't sub to. So hopefully I'll be able to jump in and start watching this person's content, and just so I don't butcher their names, I just suggest that you go to Airborne Sapper's contest video, and you can see the names there and go from there and sub these channels. I don't mind subbing new channels, especially if I haven't watched them before, because that basically means new channel. So I don't mind subbing channels, and basically what it comes down to is there's a lot of channels out there that I'm not sub to, and I'm not going to be able to sub every channel. But what was nice about the names that he has, I was sub to everyone except one, which I believe was Robotech. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to start checking out that person's channel and going from there, leaving comments and seeing what they have to show. And for me, the people that he suggested, I trust his judgment, just like I trust anybody's judgment that asks, hey, please go sub these channels. But, that's another thing I could talk about, but I don't want to do that. But I'm glad to do this video, and I'm also glad to have subbed a new channel. And the other ones I'm already subbed to, so it's really cool. Okay, so the first question is name your con. Well, I'm going to keep it simple. I just call it Tat Con. Because, that way, everybody knows me by now as Tat, so, people like my channel, they'd see that I was still on a Comic-Con, they'd go, oh, Tat's got a Comic-Con, let's go. He's got probably good books and decent artists there. That's what I'm hoping. My mission for my Comic Con would be very, I'm not using the word right, but it'd be very affordable for anybody to come to my con. I'd make sure that the tickets weren't as expensive as some of these cons that I've gone to. I'd make sure that it's very affordable. And, I keep the thing though as, like you could bring 2 kids for free kind of thing. Name 2 headliners that you would have at your Comic-Con, dead or alive. Which I thought was pretty cool that, he was allowing us to pick people that have passed on, because it's sad when we lose an artist or a writer in the comic book industry, whether it be on DC, Marvel, or independent, because it's sad when you lose a writer or an artist that you really love, So, yeah, mine was a no-brainer. I picked Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, and I added one more. I picked Jim Steranko. The reason why I put Jim Steranko in there is because I had a chance to meet him, but his lines were so long that I just couldn't get into it in line. And then the third one was name 3 other writers you would want at your Comic-Con. I believe, yeah, I named 3. I named Scotty Young, Herb Trump, or Trumpy, and then Frank Miller. I picked Frank Miller because I do like Frank Miller. I think he's a great writer. Sometimes his art can kind of be there. Oh, sorry, I fixed my chair. some people might have problems with the people I pick, but you know what? These are people that I would want in my con. So there you go. Okay. And then what I did was is I wrote 3 artists. Now that wasn't in there. This is not in his description as, you know, you have to answer this one. But I wanted to write 3 artists. And the ones that I picked for artists, and this is, like, I'm just throwing this in there. Nobody else has to do this. I picked Adam Hughes, Randy Emlin, because I love Randy, and Mike Zeck. Because Mike Zeck, you know, he's done Punisher and all that stuff, and Randy and Mike have done things together in books, so that would be cool. And just Adam Hughes, he's such an awesome dude. I've met him, and he's just a nice guy. Then, what movie cast would you want at your con? Now, this was hard because I was just trying to think, like, what movie would I want cast to be in there? And the only one that came to my mind, and it took a while, but it came to my mind, was Tombstone. The reason why I picked Tombstone is because you got Kurt Russell, you have Val Kilmer, you have Sam Elliott, you have Bill Paxton, you have Powers Booth, you have Michael. I'm probably going to pronounce his last name wrong. It's Biehn, Behan. You have Jason Priestley from I don't know. You have Billy Zane. You know, for Kurt Russell, I mean, we all know what movies he's been in. You know, he played the character Snake Plissken and all that stuff. You have Val Kilmer, he played Batman one time, but then he's also been in a lot of movies that I've loved growing up, like My Science Project. Gosh, he was in Top Gun. I mean, there was a slew of movies he's been in. He was, gosh, Top Secret. That's my favorite Val Kilmer movie. You know, and Sam Elliott. I mean, gosh, he was in the Ghost Rider movie. I mean, Sam Elliott's been in pretty much almost every movie that I've ever watched in my life. You know, from Roadhouse and everything like that. So I love Sam Elliott, and he lives in my neck of the woods. You know, the state I live in. So that's pretty cool. And then the other one was. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with my marking up here. Okay, what TV or cartoon cast would you want at your con? Now, I did a cartoon cast and I also did a TV cast, so like I said, it's going to be long. The cartoon cast that I would love to see there is Adventure Brothers. That was a show that was on Adult Swim. Loved that show. My brother AG got me tuned on to that, because there's a character on that show by the name of Brock Sampson, and the voice for that character is the same guy that played Putty on Seinfeld, and I want to say his name is, oh shoot, ha. Well, either way, it's the same guy. I'll just name off the names. You got Doc Hammer, you got Christopher McCullen, you got James, I'm going to pronounce that last name wrong, you got Patrick Whitburn and Stephen, I won't pronounce the last name there, sorry. But there's just a lot of people that were in that cartoon, did the voices and stuff, and that's such a funny cartoon. For a TV show, I picked The Big Bang Theory, just because that's the one show that I watch a lot. I mean, I could have picked The Walking Dead. That would have been cool to meet all the people from The Walking Dead. But for me, Walking Dead, it is a comic book. I mean, there's a comic book out there. But the reason why I picked Big Bang Theory, and I'll explain this, is because I really love the show. I like the actors and actresses in that show. I like the fact that, you know, they talk about comic books, you know, and just, you know, you get to see how they interact with one each other in life. And of course, you know, the guy who plays, oh gosh, this is bad, I'm forgetting names, but gosh, Sheldon, the guy who plays Sheldon. I love his character in that show. You know, just that show, to me, it's getting funnier and funnier every day. So I picked Big Bang Theory. And then the other one was, what wrestler would you want to show up? Well, I'd want The Rock. I've loved Dwayne Johnson's character, The Rock, for years. Of course, I'd love to have The Undertaker there too, but I'd hope that The Rock would bring some of his buddies, you know, some of the guys he's had in there, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, and all them, to show up too, along with him. But I picked The Rock. What band or artist would you have play there? Well, I picked the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The reason why is because their music to me is universal. It's just, you know, hands down, I think a lot of people listen to Chili Peppers. Their music has always influenced a lot of other musicians out there, and bands that, you know, are making it big now. So I picked the Chili Peppers to be my opening band. Now this we didn't have to do this. Nobody has to do this, but I'm going to throw another band on there. My ending band, the band that would end the show all time for me, would be Anthrax. Love Anthrax. Charlie's freaking man on the drums. Scott Ian's freaking could shred a guitar, you know, and it's just so cool. They got the original band back together, except for Danny Spitz, I believe that's his last name. He's not in the band anymore. He did join them for a while, but he jumped back out. So I'd have the Chili Peppers open up, and they just do like, you know, whatever long hour set, and then I'd have Anthrax end it, which would be cool. And then you asked us to create our own Funko Pop. This was kind of, you know, odd for me, but well, not odd for me, because I was thinking about should I make a Funko, but you know, because I went and saw those blank Funko Pops, and I thought maybe I would, you know, paint one or draw, you know, color on one to make my own Funko Pop. But then I thought, you know, it'd be cool to have would be a Wolverine Pop where it's just no flesh on him at all. It's just the metal Wolverine. That would look cool. If there is one out there, I have never seen it, so you know, that's the pop that I would love to have, be the exclusive one at my con, would be a Wolverine Pop, just him all in metal. That'd be sick. Or, you know, I don't know, because like, I do collect pops, but I don't go on the websites all the time to check out to see what all pops are out there. So there might even be ones out there where they're like zombied and stuff, which would be so cool. So hopefully that answers all the questions for your contest, Airborne Sapper. And thank you again for putting this on. This was cool. I had fun trying to, you know, write down my answers to the questions and things like that. And it was cool. You know, I also am sub to a new channel now, so I'm going to definitely try to jump onto that person's channel and check it out. And I hope more people do this video for you, because this is fun. This is definitely fun to make your own con. And I've been watching a couple other people's videos on their cons. You know, what they would do in their con, and it's cool, man. It's cool to hear the bands and things like that, which is awesome. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I just wanted to show support to you, Airborne Sapper, because you've always supported my channel, and you've been sorry, it keeps lifting up. You've been supporting my channel for a long time now, and I just wanted to do this to show you some support and to thank you for putting this video, contest video out there for us. Sorry, I'm just like, my brain's kind of sleepy. Might be because of what I've been drinking. But you guys all have a great day, man. Take care. Tat out. Rock on.